once I've been in there for 15 seconds. Yous bring me out. Yous got that, Jingles? Initiate countdown.
Countdown for blast off. X minus 5, 4, 3, 2, X minus 1, fire.
Okay, communicator. What the? Why won't you do it? Come on, you piece of junk. Are you set? All set, Bunson. All right, let's do it.
Countdown for blast off. X minus 5, 4, 3, 2, X minus 1, fire.
Bunson, I don't know what's going on. I just found myself being chased by a policeman. I was carrying all this salt too. What's going on, Bunson? Jenny, no! Time was, not so long ago, I'd have thought this was born, sitting here in Santa's village, watching the Christmas lights blink on and off across the street, enjoying the crisp winter air. Yeah, not so long ago, I'd have thought anyone sitting around would be nuts, wasting the day, wasting their lives, just flat out being useless. Yet here I am, doing that very thing, the thing I lamented. You know what? It ain't so bad. Looking back on the past 15 months. 15 months, wow. How's it been that long? It went by so fast. Or did it go by slow? It sure seemed slow while I was living it. But now, remembering, it went by just like that. Over a year of my life, hopping around realities, talking to creatures with strange powers, meeting the weirdest people in the universe, getting help by aliens, finding Ginny, it went by too doggone fast. After all, 1 minute I was looking for her, then the next minute I find out she's been with me all this time, changed into a parrot by Captain MT. How's I regret not noticing, learning about it sooner. I know there's nothing I could have done to change things. How could I? Ginny or Virgil couldn't say much. She couldn't tell me who she really was. She must have longed day to day, but totally unable to speak. Finally, settling for what she had. She may not have been herself, but at least in her eyes, we was together. Then I finally find out. I find out who she is, where she is, what MT had done to her. And then the whole universe throws itself into a temper tantrum. Maybe if it hadn't, things would have gone smoother. I could have gotten Ginny back to the bee machine sooner. Not that it makes much difference now, but why did everything have to be just like it did? I've learned a lot about fate these last few months. I've learned that fate can't be cheated. What's meant to be is meant to be. Nothing can change it. Be it for the better or for the worse, fate will have its day with us. That's one fact of life that is guaranteed. There's so much happiness about this time of year. Parents buying presents for the kids. Kids outside having snowball fights. The first snow falls, touches the ground, and it's like the Christmas season is being blessed by Mother Nature. Happy smiles, lots of fun, for those who have someone, for those who aren't alone. Last year, what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, lamenting the loss of Ginny. Lazar just transported me out of the aquarium from my betrothal ceremony. I thought I'd lost Ginny forever because of the time difference in our worlds. That was just a year ago. Just a solitary year ago. And here I am now, looking back at that time, not realizing that Ginny, or so I thought, was about to re-enter my life in a weird and magical way, as a clone, then as Virgil, then... Virgil, how'd you get here? I thought I'd left you in my room. Did I leave the window open again? My mom's gonna be sore at me about that. She's a heat hound. Gives a little, then raises heck and damnation. Should a drop of it get wasted? Ah, well, as things go, getting chewed out for a little loss of heat, that ain't so bad. It's not like I ain't lost even more over the course of the last year. Ain't that right, Virgil? Mothers, so wise they are, aren't they, Virgil? I ain't even told my mama what done happened to me over the last year or so. How could I? How's she gonna believe me if I tell her I was dimension hopping and talking with mystic kittens and monster beasts? Yet I think somehow she knows. Not exactly what happened, but its effect on me overall. She senses something's had happened, yet senses a good change in me as well. I don't know how she knows or what she makes of it all, but she has trusted me a lot more than she ever has in the past, at least since I've been back. Mothers, what's ya gonna do with 'em? Can't figure them out? Can't turn the hugs off when you come home after being missing for 6 months? You know? What I must have put her through, what she must have went through when I was off saving the universe. The sole good thing that come out of that is like with everyone else, she don't remember none of it. Lazar, Jingles, everyone. It's like the last year plus ain't never happened. So my mama has spared the memory of me being gone so darn long. Still, I do feel guilty. Even though we was successful at stopping MT, even though she don't remember nothing, she still went through a lot. I know, 'cause I know her. I'll never be able to make that up to her. Never. I's gonna try, but going missing like that without one word in all that time, that's gonna be with me the rest of my life. Mothers, angels for putting up with us, Christ-like for forgiving us for alls we put them through. mothers, always willing to sacrifice everything, and I do mean everything, so that their children can have all they desire. Sacrifice it all, even so they have nothing themselves, so their offspring can have all they want in the world. I know my mama feels no differently. I ain't ever seen so many presents under the tree as I have this year. Not like I deserved them either. Yet still, my mama senses all that's gone on, and she wants to just make this Christmas a wonderful one. A chance to start anew with the celebration of a birthday. Just as Jesus came into the world to wash away its sin, Christmas comes into our world to wash all the sadness away of the last year. With all them presents, it will be a wonderful holiday, indeed. Virgil, looking at you, you're so much a part of my past. Ever since that day when I brought you home from Jingles' house, when yous was swearing up a storm, you'll always be a reminder to me that no matter what we do, what we set out to do, what we fail to do, somehow, someway we can still get our heart's desire. Maybe not when we want it, but someday. If we hold true to what we knows is right, walk in faith, hope, love, and charity, we'll get what we want. Just like I's gonna get so many things on Christmas morning. Someday, I'll have what I really want. Until then, look at my life, Virgil. I've got you back. I've got my cousins and best friends back, Lazar and Jingles. Those two, why, I don't know how I'd ever have made it this far without them. Heck, even when they was working against me, they still ended up helping me, didn't they? Jingles, with that array of his, he built that to showcase all that he was in the past, even if he didn't admit it at the time. Ariel found that array and used it several times to help me on my journey. If it weren't for Jingles, I really doubt I'd have made it back here and stopped MT's evil from destroying all of creation. So many played a part in my travels. Without any or all of them, things would have gone a lot different. A lot different. So very different. Maybe, just maybe, if one thing had gone differently, wow, maybe none of us would be here anymore. Of course, he had no idea what he was doing at the time, Virgil. Heck, I didn't even know what he was doing at the time. I just assumed he'd been affected by Captain Dempsey's evil more than the rest. That's why he went so out of control. But without him, yeah, maybe the universe would have still been saved, but I wouldn't have. If I owe my future to anyone, anywhere, anytime, if there's only one person I can never thank enough, is the person I never thought I'd have to thank at all. I mean, really, Virgil, all that is going to happen from here on out is thanks to Lazar and his insane fixation with salt. Why, I even left him in jail. Like Jingles, I thought he'd be safer in jail than anywhere else. It's a good thing he got let out, or else everything would have been ruined. Everything, at least for me, it would be ruined. I'll have to ask Ariel one day how I know she got rid of Lazar's YouTube channel and erased it from history. That is something I got to think of personally. The one moment in time that can never be altered by MT or anyone like him. What that cousin of mine did, I know it wasn't on purpose, it was an accident. But it's just one of those moments of one's life where fate and destiny meet and send us on our merry way. If Lazar hadn't spilled that salt all over you while you was in the transporter, we may have lost you forever. Lost you. Lost Ginny. And all hope of ever restoring her.
Bunson, are you ready? We're all set to go. Is everything alright, Bunson? You look like you've been crying.
Nah, I was okay. I was just thinking about that day when I got you back, that's all.
How often do I have to tell you? Don't dwell in the past anymore. It's done, and that's that. Now we have to concentrate on the future.
I's no, Jenny. I's just grateful to Lazar, that's all. If he hadn't spilled that salt on you, we'd never have gotten that reading back, that there were now two beings in the stasis realm, you and Virgil. That MT had merged you with a parrot, and that the salt broke you two apart. It's like MT just drained all the sodium out of the two of you to merge you. When Lazar introduced assault to the transporter beam, both you and Virgil were restored to normal. Right when I lost you forever, or so's I thought, I not only got you back, but Virgil as well. Never in my life did I feel so blessed. Feel more and more blessed as time goes on. I's not sad, Ginny, not at all. Actually, I's never felt better.
Bunson, Ginny, are you both ready? The show starts in 20 minutes.
That is, if you two can stop making goo-goo eyes long enough for us to walk to the theater.
I think we can manage that, Jingles. But no promises once we get to the theater.
Good grief. How can you two think about goo-goo eyes when there's all that popcorn around, just waiting to be eaten? Some days I just don't understand you, Bunson.
Don't worry about it, Lazar. I understand him perfectly.
So, what movie should we see, Bunson? Does it really matter? So long as we see it together, that's all that counts. Are you alright, Bunson? Is everything alright? Oh yeah, life has never been better.